Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. So let's send prayers first off to everybody in the path of these tornadoes that are hitting, especially in Alabama, as we see the headline there, large tornado report in Alabama, more expected. You know, if you're in the path of these things, you want to get towards the middle of the house. Hopefully that you have I know most people, well, so many people don't have basements in the South, period. But you want to get in some sort of shelter. If you have an underground shelter, then you're really blessed.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine so.
So, yeah, not a good situation going on right now. In many areas, they rate the severity and the potential at a 4 out of 5 on the scale. So, we know that this is going to be an extreme tornado year. It is reflected in the solar cycle and where we're at.
It is. So these are things that we're going to really watch closely.
So tornado warnings issued for parts of Alabama and Mississippi on Thursday afternoon as the South is bracing for more severe weather. Our good friend, family member Joe Free texted me and said that he was camping in a tent in the middle of an extreme lightning storm. Okay, God bless you.
Yes, that's brave.
Stay safe. Stay safe. Get indoors. And hopefully you're in a very, very solid structure as well. So the NWS office in Birmingham issued a tornado emergency for areas south and east of the city. In Shelby and Jefferson counties, officials confirmed tornado was located near Hoover, Alabama, which is a suburb south of Birmingham, and was quickly moving to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. Tornado emergency indicates that there is a tornado that could have a potentially significant impact to human life and catastrophic destruction to property as well. Tornado safety plans, everyone, the office said on Twitter. Get low, get in the middle of the building. Don't wait till the last minute. Take cover now. Because, these things can be so incredibly devastating and scary. You just got to see the type of damage they could do. They could take down strongly built, stick-built houses like nothing. Even, brick buildings.
Yeah, just blow them right down.
Yeah, and as I've shared with you guys, I had one cross about, I would say maybe 150, 200 feet in front of us in the road, just go right across in front of us. And it was one of the scariest things I ever experienced because everything got pitch black, and it was just, I thought the truck was going to get rolled over or we were just going to get tossed. But we just basically said prayers and we were okay. And it ended up passing about a quarter mile away from our house, but the house was spared.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so supercell, a long-lived supercell of storms still producing tornado in Calhoun County, moving just north of Jacksonville in the direction of the Piedmont. And so if we look over here at the Weather Channel, you can see the area that we're talking about. So you have a lot of strong winds going on, a lot of hail, which could be damaging as well. And then right down through here, through Birmingham area and heading towards northeast Alabama, you have the tornado reports. And so the severe weather will be moving eastward as well. So as always, we'll put out our intention that the storms will be dissipating and people will be safe.
Yes, we don't want anybody hurt.
So taking a look over at space weather, we see the KP index did get back up to a 5, so a minor geomagnetic storm. And of course, that always can interfere with and change our weather, make it more severe, as well as quakes and as well as volcanic activity. And when we look at the Schumann, we had a blackout period there yesterday. Pretty strong activity that we've been seeing over the past few days, although it looks to be getting a little bit calmer now.
I know, and don't forget, these can kind of mess with our minds and our energy bodies too.
Most definitely. Taiwan cuts water supply amid the worst drought in 50 years. Isn't it just so coincidental, everything going on in the world with the fine dining country? Yeah. And Taiwan, of course, obviously, they view Taiwan as part of, mainland at some point to be reclaimed. And then that gets us thinking about all those funny little clouds in the sky. I wonder if, that could have anything to do with it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's a scary situation. So water supply is being cut because of the drought situation. So, again, let's use our intention to fight back, so to speak, against, these powers and forces that be that have negative intentions, I guess we could say, towards the weather. And of course, in the olden days, everybody just said, "Oh, it's just God. He's mad at us," But I think we know a little bit better now. Severe weather leaves 45 people dead, more than 2,000 homes damaged in Colombia. And again, it's everywhere you look as we see these streets completely engulfed in water.
Yeah, I know. That looks really scary. I'd hate to be out there right now.
And water's so powerful, you see the cars get tossed and we've seen it rip up entire roads, pile cars one atop another. So again, another place to send our positive intentions and prayers to. And we have deadly downpours over in Pakistan as well. And, not negating the fact that, there is definitely a solar cycle going on right now, a grand solar minimum, as well as the magnetosphere being depleted from going into a magnetic pole reversal, or perhaps just another excursion. Excursions when it basically bounces back. But sometimes those excursions could take a long period of time, a long period. Unseasonal snow grips Istanbul following mostly dry winter in Turkey, as you see here. It does feel like we're heading towards colder times, and we're seeing that in many places. Asteroid 2021 flew past Earth at 0.2 lunar distance, and this is FM2 2021. So that's pretty close, 0.2 of a lunar distance. And we've had a lot of these. We got 33 flybys since the beginning of the year so far. It's going to be a very busy year. It's going to it seems like it's going to well surpass last year, which was a busy year. And we got 3 within 1 lunar distance, as you see here, on March 23rd. 3. So, and I know, many people attribute this to Nibiru, and, many to other things as well.
Oh, indeed. It's not just happenstance, I don't think.
Well, we talked about Enlil and Enki playing their game of Pong. They have a much bigger version of Atari than what we had.
Yeah, they do.
Change in seismic activity associated with the eruption of La Soufriere, and this is over in the Grenadines. Beautiful, beautiful area. And of course, we keep our eyes open for Pele, Etna, Vesuvius going off at the same time. The volcanoes have most definitely increased. There is a big increase there, and also here we see increased possibility of magmatic eruption at Taal volcano in the Philippines. 2015 volcanic tremors over there. Things are really rolling, guys. And no good news. The southern part of San Andreas Fault is moving a lot faster than previously thought. And actually about 50% faster than they thought, which increases the likelihood of a bigger one.
Well, minor details, guys.
Minor details, yes. And I still feel that it's going to be Cascadia, and then San Andreas will be right shortly thereafter, or almost concurrently with it. And of course, many people are laying their bets down on the new Madrid in 2024 with X marks the spot.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, they are, yep.
And of course, we're talking about those 2 lunar eclipses there. And I just want to give you some quick headlines from Electroverse. So as we were talking about, the weather it feels like it's going to get to be consistently colder now. UK on record for April snow, rare March blizzard, blankets Turkey, as we talked about, but also Cyprus, Algeria, Taiwan, and India. And as you see here, Denver forecast to break 1891 snowfall record. Yes. And, it's snowing again today, guys. It's been pretty wild, because we were just over in like Alabama and Mississippi and Louisiana and Texas. And, down there, it felt like, okay, hey, we're ready for summer, let alone spring. And then you get back to Colorado and it's like, whoa, summer seems a long way away.
I know. So all of that in just, a few hundred miles.
And so they say that the winter storm that we had killed at least 57 in Texas. I feel that number is extremely low. It's probably many times that. I was looking before about 3 weeks ago at numbers from just like 2 counties, and they were more than that. So I feel that, probably maybe next year they'll all of a sudden say that 57 is actually like 417 or something like that.
Yeah, they probably will.
We know how that happens. You know, that happened in Puerto Rico after the hurricane. I'm forgetting now. Was it Irma? Maria. It was Maria. Here you see Livermore, California suffers its coldest day in 110 years. 110 years. These are big cycles we're getting into. And Arctic walruses spotted in Wales. Wow. You know, are they going on vacation? Must be balmy for them. Mm-hmm. So what does that tell us? What does that tell us?
I don't know. Times are a-changing.
They sure are. They sure are. And again, bundle up. You know, get ready for no power at any time, really. And if you're in Phoenix and there's no power, no AC, and it's the middle of August, that could be a deadly situation. And as we found out, in the middle of the winter, it could be deadly in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and definitely just be safe.
Yes. So thanks for being part of the family. Make sure you guys are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications. Thanks for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon, because we really couldn't do it without you guys in this world, the way everything is set up. And as always, God bless and namaste.
Namaste.